This week at Twisted Oz with Jerry Ottaway.
Today we've got a 1929 Cleveland 4. It's got original paint, and it's an excellent runner. A friend of mine in Kansas City found this back in the 60s in an urban renewal area, and he stopped, and this was laying up against a building, and these two guys had the moving van out there loading up the stuff. And he asked them if they wanted to sell it, and they said, yeah, they take $100 for it. So he paid them $100, and about 6 months later, he called me and asked me if I was interested in Cleveland 4. He wanted $1,600 for it. I said, well, I don't think so. And a friend of mine and I was going up into Iowa to buy that motorcycle, the black and silver one over there. And so we stopped to look at it. And this was on a weekend. And we was going back through there Sunday evening, and I said, I think we better stop and buy that motorcycle. And so we stopped and gave him $1,600. Now what he'd done in the meantime, he had to get some new floor pads for it here, and he'd got it running and put new tires on. And so anyway, we loaded it up, and some guy, unbeknownst to him, flew in there that next morning to buy it. And he said, well, it's already sold. And it wasn't like he had promised it to anybody, but anyhow, you might check this fuel gauge out here. It's got a fuel gauge that it's kind of like a Model A Ford. It's got a float in there, and it tells when it's full or half full, whatever. But you all know this original paint makes them worth more money. Do any of you have any questions? This does have an unusual headlight on it. Those headlights go for several $1,000s. It's got a horn in the headlight, and it's got openings on the back side here. You can hear the horn honking better. And that was on the bike when we got it.
How many miles did you put on it?
Oh, not that many, probably 800 or 900. I've taken it to some national meets, road runs we call them, and there'll be 100, 150 old bikes show up. We'll ride maybe 150 miles a day, 2 or 3 days. And, we've had it on a lot of them.